I'm Rhod Gilbert, stand-up comedian. People tell me I've got the toughest job in town, but I'm sure I'll find other things far more difficult. So I'm ditching my regular job and trying something completely different. This is my work experience. And this week, I'm a drag artist. In a few days' time, I'd be tucking my Clifford in my knickers and becoming support act to world-famous female impersonator Carrie Dupree. I was bricking it. The closest I've come to impersonating a woman is holding my girlfriend's handbag while she makes a phone call. So I headed to Femesque, a male-to-female makeover company in Aldershot. Apparently, they could make the Gruffalo look like Audrey Hepburn. They'd stick on some rubber gloves, bend me over, and find my inner woman. I have absolutely no idea what to expect from this. I'm quite nervous. Lynn and her specialist team had been helping men look like women for over 15 years, and in a few hours, I'd be part of their portfolio. I'm here because I've got to be a female impersonator, and I didn't know where to start, and I thought I'll go somewhere where they can make me into a woman, maybe try out different aspects of my character, trying to bring out the woman in me.
Yeah.
Does that sound like it makes any sense?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be doing the whole male to female transformation.
Just to be clear, today I'm not having a sex change.
No. Basically, we need to take you through a transformation, which is to remove body hair, sort your eyebrows out, get you into underwear and breast forms, padded pants, to get that nice hourglass look that every girl wishes for. And we need a female name.
Rachel, Rhod.
Why Rachel?
I can just see, like, you know, you just look like a Rachel, you know?
Rona.
Rona.
It's got to be Rona. That's Welsh, isn't it?
Does it matter whether it's Welsh or not? It's a bloody woman. I don't give a shit whether I've got a Welsh name or not.
I think you could be more attractive as a woman than a guy.
Huh?
So
I'm going to look like somebody's attacked Davina McCall with a lump hammer. I'm feeling pretty apprehensive. Probably more out of my comfort zone than I've ever been on this series. I just don't know what to do. Being a drag artist, dressing as a woman, I'm concerned about the flamboyant performance aspect. I'm concerned that I'm going to make a dick of myself. Albeit a dick that's tucked neatly between my legs.
So if you can just remove all your clothes down to your undergarments and pop yourself on the bed.
This is the first part of the transformation process. I looked like Chewbacca. Lynn and her partner in pain, Claire, would shave, wax, pluck and polish me until I looked more like C-3PO.
I'm just removing some of the long hair because it makes it more comfortable to be waxed.
Wait, how far up are you going? Just stop when you get in my anus, yeah?
I most definitely will.
It's too late to go back now, isn't it?
Yes, no going back. The waxing will be about 4 weeks before it comes back to the surface of your skin.
Ah, you twat!
Calm down, come on.
Ah! Turd!
Close
Hold on tight.
Ah! Ah! Oh, you bellend! Ah, you...
You really need to man up, Rhod.
It's really not the aim of today, is it?
No.
That's disgusting, that leg. It's horrible.
Hairy gorilla. This one's slender, smooth, sleek.
You can't tell me that doesn't look like a cheap sausage.
It's like an athlete's leg.
12 black bin bags of body hair later, and with a team tending a 2-storey hair bonfire in the backyard, I still look like Bungle. Oh, 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 oh. My eyebrows look absolutely ridiculous. I'm just constantly surprised. I'm starting to shape up into Sylvester Stallone's mother. Can I have sideburns? My skin was already scorched, but it was out of the frying pan and into the fire.
I'm kind of going to really come into your personal space now because I'm going to dress you. OK? Right. So first of all, a bra. So... Right, OK, so let's try this one. It's a 36, and I think it'll be right across the size at the back. You can kind of try and help me, look like you're interested. Breast forms. Just feel that. So that's...
It's very odd feeling your own breasts. Especially on the inside.
That sticks to you, if you wanted, but...
So I could take my bra off and I'll still have breasts?
Yeah, they'll stay there.
I have to see that.
OK.
I have to see myself with the tits.
Right.
Where are those breasts?
Here they are.
Come on, tip me up, Scotty.
Scotty Michelle strategically positioned my adjustable nipples. Being a girl was a right faff. If I was a real woman, I'd be tempted to invest in some permanent breasts with built-in nipples.
And then that bit of your skin.
Oh, you weren't joking about the personal space.
I told you.
Would this be the size breasts that a drag artist would have, do you think? Or?
Some are much bigger. It depends how sort of comedic you want to look. So,
I don't know what I want yet. I'm not
I
really
guess
in that
you need
mindset
to
yet. I
see
know I'm
the
standing
costume
here
as
rubbing
well.
my own nipples as I speak to you, but I'm not there yet. I need
Right, shall we
more.
get some knickers on now?
Obviously, I think
Right,
it's
the
the
next step, if you put them on,
What do I do with my lunch?
you kind of tuck them up the back, sort of tuck them in the best you can. Are those knickers too big or are they okay? Not sort of bulging out, it won't. Okay. Right, if you come over here.
Michelle was an expert in genital origami. She folded my man fanny like a demented pastry chef. I couldn't get at it if I tried. It was like Fort Knobs down there.
I'm probably taking about 1 inch, 2 inches off your waist.
Are you?
Pull those pants up just over there a wee bit. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that's much sexier. You're right. That really makes a
No,
big
no, no.
difference. I think what
I don't mean.
it really does. Once you get the moustache coming out there, that really does lift it, doesn't it? Lifts the whole look.
I didn't even notice that.
Michelle thought I needed a bum transplant, some temporary booty Botox, and she was the only person since Burke and Hare to have a drawer full of spare arses.
It's definitely improved my arse.
See, you've got a bit of a bum now.
God, it's like a black peach. Look how impressive it is. It's just awesome. You could run the world from that. Look at it. I would wear that. I'd wear it on stage, just not a normal gig.
My new rented bottom was an all-conquering bum colossus. I was gluteus maximus, father to a murdered lunchbox. And as they womanified me, I started changing.
Have a little look in the mirror. Feminine shape. So, I mean, it's not you, is it? It's not your body standing and looking in the mirror. I mean, shape-wise.
Look at that.
Because
What's
you
that?
look.
What's that doing there? What's that leg doing? What the hell is that doing?
What's nice for us is that you're naturally going with the flow.
I'm doing more than going in with
This.
the bloody flow. Look at me, I'm like Larry Grayson. This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened.
You've gone through quite a bit already just to get to this stage.
I suppose
The
so.
actual last bit, I think, with the makeup and the hair, and then your
I'm not sure if I
final
want to do it,
clothes.
to be honest. I'm not sure if I want to go through the door and find out what's on the other side.
We can tell by the way you look that you will look stunning as a woman. However, we do not know exactly how you're going to come out.
There was no going back, but I wasn't sure I wanted to be a woman at all.
Bit of being a woman I've seen today is pretty bad, isn't it? I haven't dealt with all the rest of it yet. I haven't walked past a building site.
Oh God, yeah.
I haven't failed to get on the board of a FTSE 100 company because of my gender.
The team thought I was starting to look like the girl next door, and I agreed provided you lived next door to an unlicensed morgue. Time to work on my voice. I normally sound about as feminine as a drill bit, so we tried some role play.
You're just a guy, you're local, and I'm new in town, okay? I've just walked in, you've seen me.
If you just close your eyes.
Yeah. What would you say that, would you? Yeah, I wouldn't. Not that. It's too soon for that. Buy me a drink first.
Can I get you a drink then?
See, you don't look like you want to buy me a drink.
Oh, so, okay,
Right,
okay.
you come in again.
Hi, would you like a drink?
It's too aggressive.
What drink would you like, love?
You sexist pig.
I wouldn't mind if someone called me love.
It's just the feminist in me.
I don't
can't
want to
help
offend
myself.
you.
I was about to throw myself under a horse.
So, how are you? Can I get you a drink?
You're offering to buy me a... I can't talk like that.
Well,
I'd like... Don't laugh in my face.
Oh,
trying to get the voice
I'm sorry.
right. I'd like a gin and tonic, please.
Oh, gin and tonic for the lady. And I'll have a Guinness. Just carry it on now, and we'll just talk from now on like this for a little bit.
Okay.
Can I just get you... Oh, no, I don't need to talk like that now. Okay, can I just get you to close your eyes, please?
The transformation was almost complete. I didn't fancy myself, but I was finding the experience erotic. I made a mental note to stop off in Ann Summers for men on the way home. There was definitely a woman inside me struggling to get out, but when she did finally emerge, the struggle had clearly taken its toll. I looked like a horse with an admin job.
That's the hair and makeup. That's the hair and makeup done. That's the hair and makeup done, and I think it's time now to put me in some outfits and see what flies. I'm really trying. I'm really bloody throwing everything at this.
If I'm honest, I was feeling that some repressed aspect of my being had awoken. But to complete my journey, the team had one last task for me, and I wasn't ready for it.
So what's this pub like?
Family pub.
Family pub.
As a drag artist, I'd have to perform in front of the public. The Femesque team knew that I'd never be able to do that if I couldn't accompany them to their local pub.
Is it busy? I'm not comfortable about this at all. Lynn, have a look how many people are in there.
Yeah, they're going to come in.
Oh, this is just awful. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Absolutely worst thing I've ever done in my friggin' life. Pub is fairly busy. There's a few stays, a few laughs. I feel about as uncomfortable as I've ever felt in my life.
This was too far too soon for me. But if I couldn't handle this, how was I going to perform in drag? I had to stick it out. Turning me into the admin horse had given us all an appetite. I ordered the sausage for old time's sake.
White wine?
White wine, yeah. Small, large.
Large, please.
Yeah. Is Pinot okay?
Enormous, in fact. This morning, I was somebody who had to become a female impersonator in a couple of days' time, and had never really dressed as a woman and anything like this. But this has gone some way to pushing me out of my bloody comfort zone. So yeah, you've done as good as you could with the raw materials, so thank you very, very much, and
Cheers.
cheers, one and all. I was coming clubbing. Hit the dance floor. I'm gonna get me a bloody Aldershot fella. I want to be pregnant, my daughter.
Walking in that pub as one of the girls was one of the weirdest moments of my life, and I've had it off with a porter cabin. The next day, I threw my breasts and nipples in a skip, pressed the eject button on my John Thomas, and headed to Milford Haven to watch Carrie Dupree in action.
Face it, peasants, one day this will be on a stamp. You'll be licking me, sir. I say.
This is going to be terrifying. It's really intimidating. In the dressing up and in the character.
What do you mean?
I'm so nervous about completely failing, mucking it up, being dreadful at it, when I kind of should be good at it because it's almost what I do. Yesterday's experience of being made into a woman, it toughened my nipples. I'm not ready for this.
Carrie would be my mentor, but the thought of supporting him made me feel ill. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't do impressions. I felt as out of place as Jeffrey from Rainbow at a meeting of Taliban elders.
I can't do that. There's not one fibre of my being that wants to do that or feels capable of doing that. I don't even know what aspects of my personality I'm going to have to dredge up to try and do that. Hello.
Hello, come in.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
You all right? This is James.
Hi, Rhod. That was my first experience of seeing a drag artist.
Okay.
Of all the things I've done in this work experience, this should be the closest to what I do, but it feels by a million miles the furthest from what I do.
Do you think this is the worst one you've ever had to do?
By a million miles.
I had no idea how I was going to do what Carrie did, but at least I knew my revolting raw sausage meat look was right.
You don't have to wax at all. You've put yourself through unnecessary
Look
pain.
at my hands, my knuckles, my arms. Look at my eyebrows, plucked.
You don't have to pluck your eyebrows. I cover mine over and I paint other ones on top. It's all done with makeup and costumes and lighting and clever fabrics and
Everything was a complete waste of time.
Absolute waste of time.
I'll show you the pictures. Oh, God,
You look like David Bowie there.
I do look a bit like David Bowie. Then.
They're better than I thought they were going to be, but you couldn't do an act dressed like this.
No, I look like somebody from Office Angels.
You need to approach this from a theatrical point of view, as a performance, a piece of theatre. So what do you want to do? What character do you want to do?
I don't know. I can't do her, can I?
You have to pick somebody to do, somebody famous. You see him in Cher there, that sort of...
Where is your man share?
Just a sort of...
Is yours, is it gone up the back? Is that a trade secret?
It is, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to do it. Where am I going to put it?
Well, you're not doing Cher, though, are you? I mean, the obvious one, being Welsh, Bassey. Dame Shirley Bassey.
Dame Shirley Bassey.
Do her. You know, Welsh, Shirley, exaggerated. It's the obvious one.
If you say that, I don't know anything about Bassey. You know, I can vaguely hear... I can hear her voice in my head. I've met her, but I can't do mannerisms. I'm not an actor. I'm not an imitator.
Well, you'll have to sit next to me and do as I do and hope for the best. We've only got one day.
Next day, I met Carrie at a costume shop in Cardiff to dame up. Because as the song goes, there's nothing like a dame, and I was nothing like one. I could tuck my tiger prawn into my knickers, but it wouldn't make me the girl from Tiger Bay.
Should we crack on? Okay.
Diamonds might be forever, but my dress was going to be rented. Carrie took the lead. I'll be level with you, I'm finding it very difficult to imagine myself in any of them.
It's all right. It's okay. The shoes are a bit Minnie Mouse. Try something else on. Next one. It's not great. Turn around.
Not great?
No. It needs to be more... And gold shoes. Would never wear gold shoes with red.
Wouldn't you?
No, you would not.
This feels a lot more comfortable than the gold.
It's not about comfort at all. It's about, you know, suffering for your art.
Is it?
It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah.
I've lost the socks.
Oh, then the transformation is complete. It's awful.
Is it worse than the red?
Yes.
Look how waxed those are. Feel them.
No, thanks.
Really want to feel them?
No,
Feel
I
how
don't.
smooth they are.
I really don't
Feel
want
what I
to.
went
Go
through
away.
for you. Feel my toes.
No, I hate feet. Don't.
Even my toes
Go
have
away.
been waxed
Go
for
and
you.
change. You're wasting time. Shirley Bassey would never wear anything like that. It's wrong.
I haven't got a clear image of what Shirley Bassey would and wouldn't wear to what occasion.
Well, she wouldn't wear that. It's all wrong. Well, that's the best one so far, but not with that boa.
Best one so far.
Lose the boa. It's too white.
This is what I've got to put up with, the wrong white.
Turn around.
You need help.
But
the wrong
I don't
white.
think you need help. Hello. I'm not the one. I'm not the one wearing the
Nothing wrong
dress.
with me. Dress finally chosen, it was back to Carrie's headquarters to complete the transformation.
Right. Okay. So, have a seat.
Man, this is your church.
It's my office.
And these are all you.
These are all me and just shows I've done over the years.
How do you get into this?
When I was a kid, I was always interested in the flamboyant side of the entertainment business, you know, because you can hide behind this persona, wear these outrageous costumes, become these outrageous people, or women, in my case. It is an art form when it's done well. I've seen it done badly too many times.
Have you got room for one more?
That wasn't a dig. If you see a bad singer, it's just a bad singer. If you see a bad comic, it's a bad... If you're a bad ventriloquist... But when you see a bad drag act or a female impersonator, it's... Ugh.
It's probably going to be dreadful, embarrassing, never going to live it down. It's probably going to be an insult to drag artists all over the world. But I've got to do it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But if I was going to do it, I still needed to accessorise. My boa was completely the wrong shade of white. Luckily, Carrie knew exactly what he wanted around my neck. That's amazing. What's that made of?
Cock feathers. See, there's all different kinds of, obviously,
Do they have to be cock feathers?
No, those are ostrich feathers.
All right.
I'm trying to think. No, these
Cock's
are...
the best, is it?
These are... I'm not walking into your guys.
Come on. We were proper pimping my Bassey. All we needed now was a wig that said showbiz.
From a distance, you know.
I look like
Ish.
a plumber has knocked on somebody's door half an hour earlier than they were expecting them, and I've
Yeah.
run downstairs.
Yeah.
God, I wasn't expecting you till 9.
Can you do that then? She does that. She does that, you know. Thank you. Can you say, thank you, sweethearts?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was like Prince Charles.
Yeah, well, I think I might have to think Prince Charles, do I?
Thank you, sweetheart.
You know, it's like...
It's like...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweethearts.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Diolch yn fawr.
So it's a bit of James Mason in there.
Oh,
And don't call me Shirl.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yes.
Oh, that's gone North Wales now.
It has, yes.
I've gone North Wales, let me come back down through Heads Wales. Hello, everyone.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you all.
I love you all even more. Prince Charles.
Yes.
What the f*** was that?
My North Walian James Mason was miles off, but I was determined to nail Dame Shirley Bassey.
Take it up a notch.
I look like somebody who used to have a successful ice cream van business in the 70s and has now lost the plot.
For crying out loud. Oh God, I've dropped my bloody earrings.
Just need to get your mannerisms right.
Right, I'm going to mirror what you do.
At the moment, I just got no idea what to do. I look like Russell Brand 2 years after it's all gone wrong for him.
It's coming together. Be fine. Honestly.
It's not coming together, Kerry.
It is
Look at
coming.
me. It is not coming together.
Costume-wise, performance-wise. Your words. You haven't even learnt the words yet. Try it.
I could see you were a man of distinction,
Yeah,
a real big spender.
yeah.
Hey, big spender!
What do you want me to say? It needs work.
Does need
It
work.
does.
It's definitely not perfected. Today I've been focusing on one little thing. Little things, one little step at a time. But when I think about the whole thing, I cannot express to you how badly I think it's going to go. So without further ado, I'm going to go home and prepare for that humiliation.
For my debut, I'd be part of Carrie's show in Rehearsing in the Welsh Valleys, where men are men, women are men, children are men, babies are men, and I had detachable nipples and a power arse. I stuck out like a panda in the Playboy mansion.
I've been learning my lyrics and Dame Shirley Bassey mannerisms last night, but I have to say, I am not remotely reassured. I'm just imagining a baying mob and a complete nightmare.
While Carrie's team transformed the valleys into Vegas, I perfected my Bassey.
I'm starting to get the lyrics, I'm starting to get the rhythm of the song, but the big problem is trying to mimic and impersonate Dame Shirley Bassey. Morning.
Aha! Hello. You all right?
Yeah, this is the engine room.
You learnt all your words.
I think I've pretty much got the words in my head.
Once you get the gear on, it'll be better. But I'm still hoping from last night you've got a bit more. It's improved a bit. Should have started by now.
As you walked in the joint, I could see you were a distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so defined.
Wasn't that good?
As soon as I try and do Shirley Bassey, I go.
It's an insult to Shirley Bassey, and it is
I agree.
an insult to women in general.
I felt like a contestant on Britain's Got Issues. Carrie's face was a picture that told 1,000 words, and the last word was definitely off. Luckily, he came up with a plan B.
That place you went to the other day, they made you up to look like somebody who worked in, you know, in an office. Like
Yeah,
a sort of
Rachel.
Rachel, that was it. Well, couldn't you sort of exaggerate that?
My stand-up isn't a character, it's just an aspect of my personality. And that Rachel thing is an aspect of my personality. I genuinely would find that easier.
This was it. I had to summon up Rachel, the admin horse. I summon thee, Rachel. Oh, admin horse, if thou art inside me, show yourself now. Show yourself now, oh, admin horse. Show yourself. Oh, hello.
Hey, big
little time with...
That was a high one.
Just think of Rachel from accounts at the office party, very drunk. She's got up and she's doing her karaoke Big Spender.
That is what I'm going to try for, is Rachel from accounts, office party, she's got a bit drunk.
Yeah.
Just, if I take it too far and you find me outside the back with somebody up against a skip, stop me.
Now that I can just let it happen naturally, I feel a little bit more comfortable. But everything's relative. I'm not in a happy place right now. But we were out of time. The doors were opening. I'd just have to stick some vodka in Rachel's nosebag and pray. If I was going to do this as Rachel, I needed her creators. Lynn and Michelle kindly raced down with a car full of arses, stick-on tits and plaster of Paris, and they arrived just in time to recreate the admin horse. On stage, Kerry wowed his audience. Backstage, the girls went at my man share with a staple gun. They had to drag Rachel out of the accounts department and into the spotlight.
Mr. Rhod Gilbert.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my first time, so please be gentle with me. I want you walk to the church. I can tell you a real section, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Would you like to know what's going on? So let me get right to the bottom. I don't pop my cock for every boy I see. Big, big spender. Big, big spender. Big, big spender. Spend a little time with
Rachel had done it. Together, we'd survived.
Thank God it's over. I have absolutely no interest in ever doing that again. I've never felt so out of my comfort zone, uncomfortable, scared, nervous. It was brief and painful. It's gone. That was a fleeting aspect of my life that was as temporary as those nails, and it's gone. I never want to do it again as long as I live. And Rachel, bless her, Rachel got me through that.
And you can catch Rhod Gilbert on BBC Radio Wales Saturday morning at 11.
Dear Santa,